We'll see if LouCity can continue their strong road form coming off a huge home win. And we'll see if the Switchbacks can solidify their place in the top 8.
You got Cam Lancaster on the bench as well, so some big firepower. Not quite the same for Colorado Springs because they have so many players out, so a couple of youngsters on the bench for the home side.
That's going to be an early challenge and a yellow card from Gerald Flores here. Gonzalez looks poised, and he does strike it. It's right down the throat of the goal and easy enough for Kuzminski.
Now, they also had a player right in the line of sight of the goalkeeper, LouCity, so obviously they'd planned for that. It just needs to go a little bit wider, of course, from the keeper, Joe Kuzminski. And then maybe he would have been struggling. And also, you're hoping the keeper...
Speedy Williams chipping it into the penalty area. It's Jairo Enriquez! Good save by Zemla. And it's parried out for a corner.
Solid in goals, but beautiful ball over the top. Sits up neatly, takes a touch first, and then cracks it with so much power. But at the goalkeeper, and from that angle, it would have been very difficult.
A little skill here, Tyreek McGee. Dazzling his way into the penalty area. He lays it off for Williams, who passes it. And nearly passes it into the net. Zemla
had his sort of view blocked there because he was late to move, but he gets down to it eventually. But have a look, not a lot of power put in it. It's a pass into the corner. So surprised he didn't make a better contact there.
LouCity's turn to attack. Wilson Harris into the penalty area. His shot is saved by Kuzminski.
Decent save from Kuzminski. Again, it's very close to his body, so got good power behind it, but the angle's a little bit tight. Keeper gets down well.
Now the Switchbacks come the other way. McGee for Beckford. Beckford across the middle, and it's missed by Enriquez. His first time ball in the end swerves.
Bravery to stick your head in front of a shot like that.
Pikes Peak National Bank corner. Bank well, be well, cheer loud. Mogul will try this one from the near side for Louisville. And it's whipped in dangerously, and it's headed into the back of the net. How about that from Jorge Gonzalez? He scores the opening goal for Louisville. And inside of 22 minutes, LouCity lead at Widener Field by a 1-0.
Have a look at the quality of the ball whipped in. He beats his marker. He's got two of them. One of them being Duke Lacroix. And he beats him and gets to the ball. The other one probably Jay Chapman. Well done, Jorge Gonzalez. Gets there, gets the angle perfect. And then the pressure was on. They won another corner. So it just shows you one good move and you can build on that.
The Switchbacks trying to put together a good move themselves, and McGee flashes it wide of the post with Zemla lurking. And you can see by his reaction that he wasn't a million miles away.
Yeah, he's headed well. He's got some pace behind it. You mentioned these 2 goals against Oakland Roots. He probably thought he had another one there. Just been.
Jorge Gonzalez's second goal of this season off an assist from Carlos Mogul. As LouCity in front on the road.
That was one of Daniel Cruz's keys to the game. When we spoke to him, he says we need to have a good start. That needs to be the very most important thing, the mentality from warm-ups to the first whistle. Well, they've got the start so far.
Ball in from Lacroix is touched on by Romario Williams. Saved by Zemla. Andy Perez. Serrano out wide, curls it into the penalty area. It's cleared away by Agren. Hit by Jimenez. From quite some distance, and Kuzminski, I think, knew where it was going. Perez. Serrano chops it back for Perez to run onto. It's a first-time curler into the penalty area. Gonzalez, first-time ball centrally. It could fall for Mogul. Palmed away by Kuzminski. Headed back to him by Skundrich after another well-hit strike.
And hard for Kuzminski to see it. Goes far post. Wilson Harris goes to ground there. Mogul hits it, but very difficult, but his pace is blistering. The problem they're having at the moment, Colorado Springs, the way I see it, just can't get him into the game. They can't get him with a bit of, green grass ahead of him. That's because LouCity are closing down so well in all aspects of this game.
Enriquez, lovely ball. Chapman gets on the end of it. There was a collision behind the play. Tejada could be in here for the Switchbacks. It's Romario Williams, 1-1. Lovely interplay from the Switchbacks. It's a beautiful team goal to find the leveler. And with 5 minutes left in the first half, the Switchbacks hit back.
All superbly well. Have a look at this little breakaway in midfield. Jay Chapman head up, and he gets this beautiful pass to Tejada, and here's a look, squares it. Now Romario Williams still got a lot of work to do, a little bit of tricky skills to get past Sean Tosh, and then side foots it into the back, and there's the first touch, gets the angle, quick feet, just to dispatch that in the corner. But a lovely play from Romario Williams for his 9th goal, and great build-up play as well from Tejada. And perhaps, to be fair, would probably be what both managers, or certainly Daniel Cruz, would have settled for.
This ball is dunked in behind. Romario Williams tries to outjump Zemla. Zemla's still off his line here. Williams trying to find Beckford. Mogul couldn't clear it. Beckford blocked. Tejada saved by Zemla. And that's how the half ends at Widener Field. And the new signing, Keaton Hickox, make up most of the bench, although Steven Echeverria, veteran, is there as well. From the corner, oh, it's headed in! LouCity have scored both of their goals from corners tonight. This time, it's a thumping header by Elijah Winder. And for the second time tonight, Louisville take the lead.
Happened to you once in the first half. Got to stay tight. He's got a free header. He's got away from someone. I see Romario Williams looking on. But you've got to stay close and at least make it a difficult header. In the end, he's got no one around him. He can put all his attention on making a good contact and getting power behind it. That's exactly what Elijah Winder does. And now they're back in the lead again, LouCity.
It'll be a McDivitt Law Firm corner instead. McGee from the corner. Oh, it's Lacroix centrally! And then it's skewered wide by Romario Williams, and it's a goal kick. He thinks it came off a LouCity player.
This match, because Jude Lacroix gets there, and I'm thinking he can head this into the goal. He tries to head it back. But
Enriquez tries to dance past two defenders. Oh, it's nearly played in for Romario Williams, who's brought down by Kyle Adams. Or maybe it's the other way around here. Williams is penalized, and he's going to be booked as well. It's going to be a LouCity free kick.
The replays, and he gets 1 instant to make a decision. And he's decided in this case that Romario Williams didn't get there first, but I think
Lacroix, delicate first touch, and he's brought down by Ray Serrano. Switchbacks are asking if a yellow card is in order. We'll take another look at the challenge.
Ball out from Kuzminski. Good first touch, Lacroix. Yep, that's definitely a yellow from Ray Serrano, and that is bordering on red, going over the top on the ankle. That's a nasty one.
It is a confirmed diversus health. It nearly fell for Skundrich. Headed away, I think, by Elijah Winder, and then Gibson tries to play LouCity in transition, and then Winder is taken out on this near side by Beckford, who's not happy with the decision. A yellow card is going to come his way for the switchbacks, as have been many of their attacking players. Beckford switches the point of attack to Tejada. Tejada will go for goal. In the end, it is held by Oliver Zemla.
Let the attackers do what they had to, but didn't give them much space to maneuver.
Right now in the live table, and again, things can change as Ownby is brought down by Skundrich, and that's got a yellow card written all over it. Change. Martin Powell's is going to come on, and Ray Serrano will exit in the 87th minute. Powell's gets in behind, he could seal it. Oh, it's a brilliant finish. Moments after coming on, Martin Powell's seals all 3 points for Louisville City. It's his first goal for Louisville this season. And Danny Cruz's boys are going to leave Widener Field with all 3 points.
All the pressure, they've dealt with all the issues. Martin Powell's, in fact, gets a turnover ball. Brian Nomby, who else? His vision, and puts Martin Powell's through. Great little touch to get away, and then a good finish. But Brian Nomby knows where the big man is. He's got fresh legs, fresh mind. Little clever maneuver there to get it onto his right foot and tucks it in the corner. And we've criticized him in the past, the fact that as a striker he hasn't scored in his 10 matches to date. Well, in his 11th match, he's finally got the breakthrough.
What an impact off the bench for Martin Powell's. And the road mentality for Danny Cruz's Louisville City is coming to the fore again. Although, as I say that, a challenge comes in, and the referee's pointed to the spot. Tahad has gone down. It's a switchbacks penalty. Romario Williams has scored once already tonight. Can he keep the switchbacks in it? Yes, he can. We enter 3 added minutes. Colorado Springs are still in this with 3 minutes left. Romario Williams scores his 10th goal of the season, and it's 3-2.
Get his second goal of this game. Look at that, tucks it away neatly and takes advantage of. And now, what have they got? 2.5 minutes left. What an ending to this game.
Switchbacks goal is presented by Century Casinos. Welcome to the winner's zone. Ball somehow stayed in, but it's a switchbacks throw-in on the back end. 2 minutes left, and then that's a rash challenge from Ownby, free kick for Colorado Springs, who still have a couple of minutes left. And now Cameron Lancaster's been booked.
He threw the ball somewhere, Cam Lancaster. I guess the referee's saying you didn't throw it in the right direction. And now it's a case of the white shirts just trying to close this ball out, get it away from their goal mouth, make sure that no chances fall to Colorado Springs. Of course, for the home side, it's exactly the opposite. They've got to get that ball in there to Aaron Wheeler, get some air on the ball high up for Aaron Wheeler.
Ball's played into the penalty area. It's Rios! Saved by Zemla, out for a corner. Switchbacks need to get this up the field. It's going to be a goal kick, but is there enough time left? The answer is no. Full time at Widener Field. An epic finish to the match.